Okay, so now you need money. You've already thought about your business. You set up your LLC. You've done your market research. You've done budgeting. And now you need to pitch to an investor so you can actually get the funds to start your business. Fill out this pitch deck, come to the Sonic Combinator, and you'll have a strong chance of getting an investor to give you money. Now, this is not the pill that's going to solve your problem, but it is a guide that's going to make sure that all of the pieces of information are plugged in here so that an investor has all of the information to make an informed decision on whether or not to invest in your business. Okay, so let's get started. First thing, talk to them about what you're going to tell them. The market opportunity, break this down. Financial overview, you've already done the research. Growth strategy, where do you want to be in the next 5 years? Risk and mitigation, all of the problems that this business is going to face, the ones you've thought about, and then what is that solution going to be? Ultimately, pitch to them. Hey, do you want to partner with me? You have to bring in some money, put some skin in the game, and then let's go set this business up. So break down the first one, market opportunity. What is that big market size? Whatever service industry you are in, take a look at it. Is it $1 trillion market size? That's huge. That's $1,000 billion. What is that CAGR, right? Compound annual growth rate. How quickly is this business growing over time? That's what you want to explain. And then your PE deals, your price to earnings ratio. This is a valuation metric that compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share, meaning how much money can an investor expect to get by buying shares in your company. The higher the better in both cases. You've already done the industry analysis. This is the bigger picture. What does that service industry look like? How fast is it growing? What are all the pain points that current customers in that market are facing? Is it access and scheduling? Maybe the prices are not very transparent. Service consistency. Sometimes somebody gets a quality service, other times it's lackluster. Is there technology integration already? Are they adopting artificial intelligence? Are they building workflows and automation within their system? What does their customer service look like? What is the training, right? Are they answering this call 24/7? Are they training their folks to be extremely nice to the customer? All of those pain points are what you've identified, and you have a plan in place to solve those. And then what is the competitive landscape? Who are you competing with? You identify maybe 4 or 5 individual businesses in that area. Then you position yourself to match the pricing, right? That's optimal pricing between premium and value. And then also traditional services where they might be doing things very manually, they have technology integrated. And you make sure that you provide the best value so that way you look like the best possible opportunity for investment. Let's talk about money. Financial overview. You would have done the research already, but whatever services you're comparing, what is the average startup cost? How much does it cost to get into that game? And then what are you spending it on? Equipment, technology? Do you have to buy software licenses? Do you need computers? Do you need office space? Do you need physical equipment, chemicals, all of that? How are you going to spend this money? And then what is that return potential? For lawyers, it might be hourly income. What is the average hourly income? For dental practice, it might be cost or revenue per customer. And then you've put all of that together into a nice, easy chart. Over the next 5 years, what type of money do you plan on bringing in? And hopefully that chart is growing, right? Because that's what an investor wants to see. Is there potential to get return on investment? What is your growth strategy? Is this a 1 year and then you're going to exit, sell this company? Or are you planning on staying in there long term? And then what is that return on investment? 20% is quite nice, okay? You never want to guarantee a return, but 20% is way better than the stock market. So somebody's more likely to give you money than to put it into stocks. You break down each year, what are you going to do? The first year, you have 1 location maybe. The second year, you're working on efficiency. Make your business smooth, lean, efficient. And then by year 3, you're looking at expanding. Maybe you add another building, another office. And then year 4, do the same thing. Year 5, you're moving out of state possibly, getting bigger and bigger. How are you acquiring customers? What does that phase look like from day 1 to when maybe somebody sees an advertisement, all the way through engagement, the first appointment that they have where you talk to them, and then you build that relationship, ultimately converting them. What does that look like? What is that journey? Is it a 1-month journey? Is it a lot quicker? Is it like 1 hour? That's what you're breaking down for the investor to see. And we talked about this earlier, but what are those major risks? You don't want to list all of them, but you want to prioritize the ones you list. High could be a big problem if the economy turns, but then you might have other issues like regulations, you might have staffing challenges, how do you hire the right people, and then technology. All of this artificial intelligence coming in here. You don't want to start up a call center with manual service. That's antiquated. You want to look at the technology where you're moving to. That's what you want to integrate into your business. You ask them, hey, I need $1.5 million to start this business. Maybe it's a service industry. Based on your numbers, that's the accurate number you need for this business to start. If you don't have this money, you probably are not going to start this business. So make sure that this number is accurate. Then you ask the investor or the group of investors to put money into the game. They say yes, you sign a contract, transfer money, and you're off. Congratulations. You've just raised a lot of money for your business to start. Fill this pitch deck out, come to the Sonic Combinator, pitch to an investor, and I guarantee you're going to have really, really good success. This is a completely free community. Look us up, soniccombinator.com. If you join it, I'm going to jump on one Zoom call with you every single week where I'm going to help you specifically with your business. Join us.